All right, welcome back, everyone. So here's something else I wanted to bring up, but I keep forgetting to bring up, and that is shelving. And it doesn't have to necessarily be for RC cars, but it's very simple. Basically, you make yourself a little stick frame box, make some angled supports, and you don't necessarily have to find a stud. I'm going to show you the easy way to do it. Now, by chance, just for me, it happened to land on a stud here and here. Why there's a stud 8 inches away from the corner of the wall, I have no idea what they were thinking. But you would think at 12s or 15, 18, somewhere in there, but it shouldn't be a stud right there, but there is a stud right there. I'll show you an easy way of doing it. So you make yourself a basic stick frame. No, this is not glued on intentionally because I might want to change that later on. So it's just kind of sitting there. These things here are called easy anchors. Let me turn on this light right quick. So this right here is called an easy anchor. You'll buy these like at Home Depot, Lowe's, or whatever hardware store you happen to have. And they work really awesome. Each one of these, as far as I know, is rated at 75 pounds. I think that's the maximum that I've ever seen. I think you can get them as low as 25 pounds, little tiny ones. And they usually come in two varieties. A plastic one, it doesn't come with this type of screw, but god dang, frog in my throat. But they all have a Phillips drive. This happens to be a number 2 Phillips, and it's a number 2 as well, except I personally like the zinc ones better. They seem to hold a screw better, and they go into the wall much nicer. Whereas these, you get one shot, and if you don't drive this all the way in flush, more than likely you're going to strip out the center. That's the shitty part about the plastic ones. And then you can use your normal drywall screws or deck screws, whatever the case may be. These happen to be 1.5 inches, but you get these dumbass screws that come with it. Either way, it'd be nice to be able to just sell you a box of these without ripping you off, but it's always a better deal. Get like a box of 25, 50, whatever the case may be. They always come in handy for something, and it's a sure, easy way of doing it. So, and like the corners here, this is not necessary for me. I just did it aesthetically because I got one here and I got one over there, right? So it's just more aesthetics, although it can provide support. In theory, that can support 75, 150, 300 pounds, a little over 300 pounds. So you could put 300 pounds worth of weight right in this area right here, and more than likely the drywall will come off the wall before this falls down. So keep that in mind. Very simple. It's not very tough to do. Don't be afraid if, provided you're living in your own house, don't do this to an apartment unless you got express written permission. But yeah, very simple, very easy to do. Even the lights underneath here were free. I pulled the light system out of a trash can. This is actually a display of some sort. I forgot what the display was, but it had a little clock built into it, and then obviously it had the cord. I just simply took it apart, put the LED strips up there, I lightly stapled it, and made the connection, right? I can give you a little better view. Right, you don't want to staple it so tightly to where, I don't know how discernible that is on camera or not, but let's see if I can steady the camera and get you a closer view. But anyway, you don't want to be fucking super tight. Yeah, it's real grainy. But anyway, totally free. So far, nothing has cost me money. Some of this wood right here was absolutely terrible. I had to use 1, 2, 3 screws on that one, and that one I had to use 1, 2, 3, 4 because it had a serious bow in it. Had to take it off, drill it, put another screw in there, another insert, tweak the wood, drill a hole, take it back apart, put another insert in there, put another screw in there, tweak it. I mean, the wood was absolutely shit, but now it's working fine. It's I put a level on it. It's pretty level front to back as well as left to right, so not bad, and it's serving a purpose. You just got to be creative sometimes, especially in today's economy where you got like Joe Biden, Kamala Harris. They think if you elect me, I'm going to fix it on day one. Well, hell, you've had 3 fucking years to fix it, but there's some dumbasses out there that think, oh yeah, we just got to give her a shot. It's the definition of insanity. Keep banging your head against the wall, expecting something different, and nothing different is going to come from it. Have a good day.